We are just 2 weeks away from Election Day, and D.C. leaders say they are prepared for what could be weeks of uncertainty. Mayor Muriel Bowser and D.C.'s police chief announced details about the security measures in place from November 5th through Inauguration Day. Our Rafael Sanchez Cruz is live near the White House. Rafa, can you tell us how officials are preparing?
Yeah, Simone, we'll give you an important day, January 6, 2021, the day of the attack on the U.S. Capitol. D.C. officials say that the very next day, on January 7th, they started looking into the security plan in place for this year's Election Day, all the way through the inauguration. D.C. officials say they're walking into Election Day with some assumptions of what could be weeks of uncertainty.
The first was that there would be no declared winner on election night. Here for 2024, we are assuming the same thing.
City officials say they're bracing for pervasive misinformation and disinformation, an unpredictable security environment, and developing national and international events like weather and wars.
Right now, we are not seeing any credible threats here to the District of Columbia on Election Day.
Security officials keeping an eye on 4 key dates: Election Day, November 5th, December 17th, when electors vote in their states, Certification Day in Congress, January 6th, and the inauguration, January 19th through the 21st.
Many of our residents, I'm sure, have a sense of consternation and concern about the sick.
D.C. council members voicing some of those concerns during a breakfast this morning with Mayor Muriel Bowser and her administration.
We're already getting requests from businesses should they board up. We're getting requests about people moving trash cans inside.
I don't think they should be boarding up their buildings.
Because of the attack on the Capitol, Mayor Bowser says January 6th is now considered a national special security event.
So you have a command and control system that is led by the United States Secret Service that coordinates not only the administration and the Congress, but among local authorities as well.
She says it's almost certain that she'll be requesting the assistance of the D.C. National Guard far in advance.
It's not usual to do it this far out because not all of the perimeters have been established yet.
As for the inauguration, D.C. Police Chief Pamela Smith says she started requesting support from other departments during the summer.
Today, we're close to about 4,000 individual police officers that are expected to provide support for MPD here in the District of Columbia for inauguration.
Now, if you see something, say something. D.C. officials say that it might sound cliche, but it was precisely a police tip that led them to find those pipe bombs outside of the RNC and DNC headquarters, something to keep in mind as we move forward. Simone, live outside of Lafayette Square, I'm Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.
Rafa, appreciate your reporting on this for us tonight. Thank you. And in the race for president, in just a few hours, former President Donald Trump will rally in Greensboro, North Carolina, while Vice President Kamala Harris is off the campaign trail today, focusing on a couple of upcoming interviews. But this afternoon, the vice president's running mate, Minnesota Governor Tim Walz, appeared with former President Barack Obama in Wisconsin. Early voting got underway today in that battleground state. And this morning, former President Trump held a town hall with Latino voters in Florida. Later, he returns to North Carolina, where yesterday he made the baseless claim that Vice President Harris plans to persecute various religious groups if elected.
They label Catholics as potential domestic terrorists, and the fact is that they'll be coming after you soon.
Cannot trust him. We've seen the man that he is. We've seen the cruelty, and America deserves much better.
That is former GOP Congresswoman Liz Cheney. She campaigned yesterday with Vice President Harris in Wisconsin and 2 other battleground states. Nearly 13% of Wisconsin Republicans voted for former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley over Trump in the primaries. Those are the voters Cheney and Harris are trying to appeal to.